Hello frenzies, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Shark Tales for you, because it's been a while since we've done that one. When did we last do a Shark Tales? Was it September or August? I don't remember. I have another Shark Tales for you, and I'm sure you can see by the title that it's gonna be a really cringy one. And let me just say, before I tell the story, that this is personally what I think the most embarrassing thing I've ever said is. Anybody who's watching this that has known me for a very long time, especially in high school and middle school, you guys are probably gonna disagree with me and give me like long list of examples of other horribly embarrassing things I've said. This is just my personal opinion. So yeah, this is this is the story of the most embarrassing thing I've ever said. So I'm gonna take you back to my junior year of high school. And junior year, there was this boy that I was like crushing on real hard. Real hard. I was like in love with this boy. And we had a class together first semester. I was shy and like, not shy, but I was really awkward and like I didn't know how to read social cues in high school. So I was just weird. And anyway, I ended up asking him to junior prom and he said yes. And I was very excited about it. You know, junior prom comes, we did pictures. It was really cute too because when we did like the big group picture, there were so many parents and like siblings and stuff taking pictures that I was kind of just standing there like I didn't know how to pose anymore, and he was like, no, keep smiling because they're still going. So I was just like, so anyway, we're on our way to junior prom. And we're in the party bus. I'm dumb, and I don't remember if it's the name of the name of the song or whatever, but there was that song by Kesha that's like, let's make the most of tonight because we're gonna die young. This was like 2012, so no, it was 2013, so that song was on. And it was on in the party bus, and the way the party bus was, it was like, you got on, and there was like seats here, like a regular bus. Then it was like a little booth on this side, and then the back of it was where it like, kind of did a loop. So most of the people were back there. There was like a couple behind us. It was me and this boy, and then it was another couple of my friends. But like I said, they were in a booth, so they kind of were having like their own thing. The people behind us kind of had their own thing going on, so like we were we weren't completely separate from everybody else, but it kind of felt like we were. And he was like even more so because it was with my group of friends. I went with like a friend of mine was like, hey, do you want to be like in our group and like chip in for a party bus? And I totally was down for that. So it was with all of my friends and nobody that he really talked to. And then it was, the way we sat is he sat at the window and I sat in the aisle, so even like with the people kind of next to us that we could talk to, he really was like super secluded. Yup. So we were kind of like talking by ourselves, and at one point that song by Kesha's playing, and we were almost there. I think we were like about to turn into the parking lot of like the venue for the prom, or we were on the street and like getting there. But again, I was super awkward and didn't know how to read social cues. And oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm thinking about it and I'm cringing. Oh no. I don't want to tell you. So we're sitting there in the freaking party bus, and I'm kind of like sitting there doing this and like dancing to the music a little bit. And I turned to him because I had a thought, and I had to say it out loud. Do you ever like have those thoughts that you have to say out loud, and then as soon as you say it, you're like, that was not something that should have ever been said? Because I had one of those. I'm sitting there and I'm like, hey. And he turns and looks at me and he's like, yeah? And it's still like with that face, with that like clueless, kind of spacey, no idea what's going on look. I turn to him and I go, hey, wouldn't it be, because like the song, again, the song's playing like let's make the most of tonight, 'cause we're gonna die young. And she like says that a couple times. That's playing. And I turn and look at him and I go, hey, wouldn't it be hilarious if we just got into a car crash right now? And like, God bless this boy. And he just turned and looked at me and he was like, no, not really. And I was just like, yeah, you're right. Haha. And then like turned away. I was just like, haha, yeah, you're right. And then just looked away from it. I regret that a lot. That's one of those things that I think about every once in a while and I'm just like, oh no. The rest of prom went fine though. Everything was fine. Junior prom was like a dream. Everything was good after that very embarrassing conversation of me just being dumb. Yeah. So there you have it, folks. That is the most embarrassing thing I've ever said. At least in my personal opinion. Yup. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I hope that it wasn't too cringy and you guys were actually able to find humor out of that and not just be like incredibly secondhand embarrassed. If you did end up being incredibly secondhand embarrassed, I'm really sorry. It was time for Shark Tales and I'm saving a really good one for a little bit later. So, yeah. Leave a like if you feel bad for me. Leave a like to pay your respects for Heather in 2013 because yikes. Subscribe if you wanna. Not everything I do is this cringy, I promise. I have some cool plans for November and December. Not 9 videos in a month, but there's some plans. January is gonna be full of stuff. I got all my stuff in my planner. Hey, I'll leave a card up for the planner video. Over here, I don't know where the distance is, but like over here, I'll leave a planner card so you can go watch the video about my planner. I'm pointing because it's over there. I'll stop now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! How do I feel about this shirt, by the way? Tell me in the comments.